Hello and welcome to official Xbox 360 magazine's OXM reports. Now, you may be blasting your way through Vietnam in a certain other first-person shooter at the moment, but this week we thought we'd talk to DICE about why we should be excited about Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam, the forthcoming piece of DLC for the squad-based shooter. So I'm here with Daniel Matros, who's the community manager on Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam, which is the new DLC that's coming out fairly soon. So what are you guys showing off today?
So we're showing two new maps, one called Vantage Point, one called Hill 137. And we're showing off a brand new weapon called the Flamethrower.
Excellent. So how does the Flamethrower shake things up?
Well, the Flamethrower shakes everything up. It just changes the gameplay rapidly. You can set everything on fire except for, well, rocks and water, obviously. You can just walk in with a Flamethrower and set a whole bunker on fire, and everyone inside will take damage from it, unless they're close to a med pack or if they jump into water.
When's the best situation to use that?
Best situation is probably to use that in close quarter battle. Like you want to clear out a tunnel or a bunker. We have loads of tunnels here, so you just want to mow in the fire in there, kill everyone, and just arm the MCOM.
I hear you can add the Flamethrower to your tanks this time.
Oh right? yeah. You can have it as an alternate fire. So when you press the alternate fire button, it just spews out fire.
Obviously, I remember Battlefield Vietnam from back in the day on the PC. Yeah. What have you taken from that game and put into the DLC?
So obviously we have a really huge back-end catalog to work with. We had lots of reference material going from Battlefield Vietnam into this game, so we had to cut and sew this game in order to make it fit the Bad Company 2 gameplay. So we have a few scenarios which are familiar for old Battlefield Vietnam players, like the beginning of the levels. It's a small river, and you have the big hills, and you have the end of the bases. A lot of the stuff will remind you about the old Vietnam game, but this is Bad Company 2 Vietnam, so tactical destruction, significant gameplay features for Bad Company 2, everything's in there.
And obviously you've got the soundtrack, which was massively popular in the original game.
Yeah, 2 hours of soundtrack.
Any particular favourites from that lineup?
I would say Fortunate Son, definitely.
It's the classic.
All the way.
Obviously Battlefield 1943 was an enormously popular standalone Battlefield game. Were you ever torn between making this a DLC and a standalone title for XBLA?
I don't really think so. I mean, we wanted to incorporate all the features from BC2 into this game. That goes for everything, the squad system, the spawning system, pretty much everything that made Bad Company 2 such a great game. We wanted the same thing in Vietnam. We wanted to get it out to people so they can play it as soon as possible.
Tell me about the unlock system, because actually you have all the weapons and...
Oh yeah, everything's unlocked. And everything's unlocked from start. We just want to give the players the full experience of Vietnam without having to worry about unlocks and stuff.
But you're not going to be left without anything to unlock, right? I mean, it flows back into the original game?
Yeah, everything is unlocked in Vietnam, and so if you spend a week playing Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam, you don't have to worry about your soldier in Bad Company 2, because you will automatically unlock everything for that soldier in Bad Company 2, so the points from Vietnam carry over to Bad Company 2.
Excellent. So 4 maps, right?
4 maps.
1,200 Microsoft points?
Yes.
Excellent. And what do you know around when it's coming?
We've said winter 2010, but we're really excited. We had a lot of fun creating this game, so we really want to get it out to the audience really fast.
Excellent. Cool. Thank you very much.
Cool.